we go. What's up? So I played a tiny bit of this game before, but I stopped playing, and I don't remember anything about it. I've been wanting to play it for forever, and I keep not doing it. I think I beat this one, but I have no memory of it because it's like 3 years ago or something. Oh, there's blood. Oh, it's auto-playing. Stop auto-playing. Damn it. Why me? Can I turn that off? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. I love it. This is actually really loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Hold on. It's so loud. Well, editing it on my volume mixer or editing it on the stream? Let's find out. It will. It's so loud in my ear. Wait, actually I can probably do that in the game settings. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Bring it down a little bit. Yeah. Does that still sound okay? Music's really loud for me. I'm gonna turn off skip. Okay. Cool. What's up? Oh, it was a little loud. Okay, yeah. That's what I was thinking. I turned it down a little bit, so. I still sound low? Okay, hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Is that any better? Maybe? I'll turn it down a little on my computer too, hold on. We're gonna get a good balance here. Because I don't want to turn it down to 0 on there. How is that? Like 70% audio? Is that about good? And I'll do some sound effects to test it. How's that? I think that might be okay. That's like the volume that I have it at comfortably. But I think that's good, right? Maybe? I'll start reading. Just tell me if it's not. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Oh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yeah. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Ah! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp. Hand shaking. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? I know this one. Glad I read the case before it cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Whoa, look at that. Attorney badge. Nobody would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. And Cindy's autopsy report. Can I read more about it? Oh, I can. Cindy Stone. Mia Fey. Larry Butts. Cindy Stone and Winston Payne. Alright. Oh. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cinder Block. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into the evidence. Statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Yep. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you, and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to court record. Arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you wanted to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question's irrelevant to this case. Dude! Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's that cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy. This is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Huh? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Answer honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah. Yeah, I was there, I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Saw It to the stand. Frank saw it. Mr. Saw It, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Saw It, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sowett used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record. Well, okay, from noon to 6 p.m. Now, Mr. Wright? Yes! Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? What, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? And that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. He really is. How is he a lawyer? How are you an attorney? Like you just don't know what a cross-examination is? There's bound to be a contradiction in there. I'll peek at it real quick. Oh, okay, yeah, there it is. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay. We found it. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Easy. I'm going to do it. Okay. I know where to do it. Yep. And present. Boop. Objection! Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial! The witness merely forgot the time! After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sowett, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait! I remember now! Would you care to give your testimony again? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. It was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. I guess so I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Well, there was a blackout. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I got this one. Boop, boop, beep, bop, boop, bop, bop. Oh, go back. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Wait. That one. Objection! There was a blackout. Hold it right there. The prosecution just said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Hi! What's up, Kai? I've never actually played these. I played, like, the beginning of one, and then I never finished it. And I'm like, I'm so excited. I know the characters seem fun. You couldn't have heard of television. or a video. Yeah, well, the defense has a point. No, yeah, it's crazy to see them actually animated. I know like vague Ace Attorney spoilers from like the internet, but I have no idea the context of like, I know like one, and I don't know what it's about or what it means, but anyway, do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Ah! Well, wait, I remember now. Oh, I'm so excited. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and... Oh, wait, no, wrong one. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear at the time, I saw it! There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. He's so bad at this. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Boop. You saw it, yep. And now we present that guy. Wait just a moment. Oh, that's so cool. Wait, that's so fun. I've been playing like some Danganronpa fan games lately. I didn't know that there were Ace Attorney ones. That sounds so fun. I love murder mysteries. I love them. I'm in a VN mood lately. And I kind of hurt my hand the other day, so I'm like, it's a good excuse to play a bunch of, like, story games. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence? Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Wait, that sounds so cool. Which characters from Love Live? Ace Attorney Love Live crossover is like, that's peak. Did you have like the Muse or Aqua or... Oh, what's the third group? I forgot their name. I didn't watch their anime, so I forgot. The third season girls. I forgot their... I just know that there's Rina. I love her. I don't know very much about the others in that series because I didn't watch the anime. I used to be obsessed with the rhythm game though. I played it all the time. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yeah. Why would it have said it? Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you're the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. I think I know vaguely of you. I like her. Oh, that's so cool. That sounds fun. What's the name of it? Because I might check that out. I'm gonna search it. Because that sounds fun. Or if you don't mind like me asking. You don't have to tell. Okay, wait. That sounds fun. I should watch the new anime. Oh, it looks good. That's so cool. That's definitely something I want to check out. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Ah, that's cool. Yeah. That makes sense. Love Live. And Ace Attorney. I love that. I love cute anime characters and like murder mysteries. It's so fun. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never! Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw... Ah! Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn, give him death! Order. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There just isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. Ooh. I make proof asteroid 2 is the luminary of the law. Oh, that's so fun. I love that. That sounds really fun. What are you using to make it? Because I'm like, game making sounds so fun, but I don't know how they, like, how people go about it. Coding scares me a little bit. I learned a tiny bit in school, but it was just for like some really simple programs. I'm like, I think it would be really fun to make a game, but I've never actually like done it. The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... which one? Wait, let me look it up. It's heavy. 7:30. 6 p.m. I don't know, try sounding the clock? Probably. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:15. Or 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Oh, yeah, I get that. That's pretty cool. Character design's so fun. I love doing all those. That sounds fun, though. I'd definitely like to see it when you do more with it. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. Proves nothing. How do you know it's running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? You can't prove that. You don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sahwit. You come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal? A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Ugh. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Did I lose? Not so fast, Mr. Sahwit. Yay! Mia! I mean, Chief! Listen up, Wright? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think! But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yeah, because she was in a different time zone. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see if you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Boop. Take that! The victim had just returned from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset our clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sahwit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? He has rabies! He has rabies! Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Let's go! Confetti! That rules! That's fun. I love that. And with that, this court is adjourned. And I think I stopped playing, like, here. It turns out that Frank Sahwit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to our apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sahwit let himself in to do his dirty work. Hi, Jitito! Whiz! While he was searching our place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sahwit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. That's okay! It's good to see you anyway. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 2. I still can't believe we won! Right! Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my sentimenty's gone, man. Gone forever. Whoop, I just tabbed out. Whoops. Okay. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you! I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent! Thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Will that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him. Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? It's definitely that. Boop. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you were just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Man. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Should we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not gonna pay us. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Well, that's not good. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Oh. Well, the end. Well, that's not good. Boop. Okay, so apparently I did get through the investigation part of this one that we're on right now. Because I just saved over it, but that's where we were. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. I don't know much about Ace Attorney, but I do know I love Maya. Sorry. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely. It's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about this upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey! I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that... I think that's on the wrong character. Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting. Or I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. By the way, their last name is Faye. That's awesome. We love the Faye here. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. It has been a month. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you're a poor liar. Well, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? You're not cogniferous of my background? Cogniferous? I guess aware is what that would mean, but... Hello? Cogniferous. It's not a real word. I googled it. It's not a real word. They're lying. It's not a word. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh. My dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. I actually did not watch Glass Onion yet. I've been meaning to do it for a long-ass time, and I still haven't. I have to be honest. I really wanted to watch the first movie that it's based off of. Is that Knives Out? Is that it? I wanted to watch that and then Glass Onion, but I never saw the first one, and then I didn't watch Glass Onion, even though... Because Knives Out wasn't on Netflix. So I was like, well, now what? Anyway, but I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Damn! We just met. And she's dead already. Hello? Red, white, blue. Is he American? He's definitely American, right? September 5th, 9:08. Faye & Co. Law Offices. 9:08 p.m. Sorry, I forgot that part. It's interesting that it shows you, like, the picture of the guy doing the murders. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Oh, no, I shouldn't be No, we're gonna move. And smell blood. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? A strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Chief. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Glass shards. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store. Dated yesterday. Receipt added to the court record. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. I'll check this really quick. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic, this became the murder weapon. Again. Why is it letting me look at these again? Refer to glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of the glass light stand. Nothing over here? No, that. The chief's chair. Simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. It lets me examine her again? It's painful to look, but I have to, for Mia's sake. It's the same thing. Okay. Is that everything? I guess so. And go back. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Let me talk to her really quick. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And Sis. So she was already dead. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting this late at night? Yeah, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. E. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. Can I examine really quick? Oops. No, not that. I'm going too fast. The reception desk. I usually sit here. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. If you can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. Small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. Let's see... There's the door. The door to the chief's office is slightly open. I better not touch the doorknob. Boop. Large painting. I guess you'd call this modern art. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake. The sofa's for clients. It's leather. A real luxury model. Alright. So... Well, now what? Can I call the police? Oh, there. Oh, can you? Oh, okay. Let's peek real quick. The Fanco Ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Yeah, you flip it upside down, it says 11037. That's true. I was thinking it. I was like, man, this is just like Danganronpa. Surprisingly, the chief is never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Oop. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. These are where she filed the case records and recent rulings. Alright. Well, that's gonna be relevant. We're gonna have to go look at that. Alright. Whoops. There you go. Right, I'd better call the police. Huh? That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone's halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me! She's holding a phone in her hand. Well, that's not good. Can I go over to the window? I guess not. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Oh, I know this guy. I've seen him before. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. Received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. Maya... Wait, she wouldn't have... No. Whoa! Excuse me! This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim here drew this here note in her own blood, see? I like the way that he talks. Like, he says the C. Like, he sounds like a real, Oh, my brain turned off, hold on. A real detective, that's the word. Or like an old-timey one, you know? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed, you're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. Oh my god, yeah, I forgot about that. Now that you're saying that, yeah. What is that from? I know I've heard it. Oh, it's from a Vine, apparently, I guess. I found it on my phone. Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center. Visitor's room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh! It's you! The lawyer! Good morning! Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. I'd better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. You're never gonna believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office. You looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No. I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those struck fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Sounds like it's fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. I love that she said that all to his face. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. I think the person who did this to Mia. I know. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all the acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training. What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me more about the day of the murder? Yes! Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in the case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yeah. I'm pretty sure our conversation's on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. I use memo. Cool. Can I do that again? Why isn't it checked off? Can you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on. I think this is the same thing she just said. Oh, no. It changed a little bit. It practically qualifies as a serial murder weapon now. So then when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her. My sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. So you're an acolyte. Medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So, you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium, with ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Yeah, it's okay. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. I feel like I know that I'm going to be put in the place of doing this, But I would be an asshole to be like, no, you have to let me represent you after I just said it's up to you. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? He told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. And we're going to Grossberg Law Offices. September 6th. Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention running an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. I'm gonna examine everything first, though. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. Whoops. I think that's just bad things about this guy as a lawyer. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Is that a different one? No. Plant. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that letter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Alright, I guess that's it. I'll go talk to her again. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. Oh, I'm gonna go look for him, I guess? Can I look here again? No. September 6th, Fay & Co. Law Offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you were... Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Whew. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. About Miss Fay, did you do an autopsy? You wanna know the results, eh? No, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. 9/5 at 9 p.m. Damn. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? City's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Oh, shoot. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know that means you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Oh, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Alright, can I go back here? Nope. I don't know where to go. Wait. Am I not done here? Can I look at stuff? Oh, okay. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline stricta, pal. Who is that? An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing that's missing is Mia. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all these. The sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Is that it? Maybe? Yeah, probably. Alright. Can I go over there? No. Now can I go over here? No. Your family. What about your family? He only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There's a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she'd become a lawyer and left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up that mountain. So, who is this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were all getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? Police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? Me and my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. I guess we'll go check here again. Did I miss something here, maybe? No? Maybe I can talk more to Gumshoe? Question mark? No. Can I present something? I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue? That's the murder weapon. Huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue too. I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. There's broken glass at the crime scene, right? Oh, that? Seems like a glass stand next to the victim fell over. The glass shards were pieced with the broken stand. There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not. So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. She also died instantaneously, by the way. I was wondering, did you see Maya Fei's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. He's on to me. Tell him not so straight. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy. But what should I tell him? Something the matter? Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone? This? Says the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. Steel Samurai. That action hero on TV? Yeah, you see that strap is a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct. That what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. My cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. Guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I'd completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. It's a good name. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already, then? You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Let me look at this. Boop. Okay, it's just the one that we read earlier. I figured, but I was like, we'll check just to make sure. Boop, boop, beep, boop, 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 boop. Music's fun. Boop, boop. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Memo to self, thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. She is so pink, yeah. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. That's you! What in God's name is that? Is that a screwdriver? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Oh! Hi! Thank you for the follow! I know that name because I know it's from Phoenix Wright. I don't know her, but I know the name. Hi, thank you. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Awesome. Thank you. Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. Thank you so much. I love it too. I love doing my hair fun colors. I'm really excited. I haven't gotten to you yet in the story. We'll get to you soon, probably, hopefully. I don't know when you show up. I'm on the second one right now. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. Yeah. What's up? I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Can I look at that? I do very vaguely remember Rainbow Bright, but I don't know if I ever watched the show. But I remember that I had like stickers of it when I was a little kid. Like, or maybe like, were they stickers? I could see that. I've gotten that before, actually. Like in real life, somebody was like, yeah, I feel like you'd like Rainbow Bright. And I was like, yeah, I kind of vaguely remember it. Yeah, I looked up the unicorn. I recognize that unicorn. I was like very small though. Wait, that's so cute. Wait, I'm gonna look up Rainbow bright twink. Oh my god, wait, he's so cute! I love him. He's so eeny. That's very cute. I'm on the Rainbow Bright wiki. Starlight, yeah, that's right. He's so pretty. Yeah, I think I think that I had stickers of it or like stationery with her on it. But I don't think I watched the show. I think I was like a little bit too young. Or if I did watch the show, I don't remember it anymore. But I feel like I remember having like a sticker sheet or something. I don't know. I've got like some Lisa Frank stickers still. It's sort of similar vibes. I might be confusing them. Because I think that I can talk. I think Lisa Frank also had like a rainbow unicorn. Right. Something like that, maybe? Oh, they're very similar. I see. That one's a unicorn, yeah. Thank you! I actually have 3. I don't know if you can see the other one. There's another one under the green eye. I've got 3 eyes. I don't know. It's small on my screen, but I don't know how it looks on Twitch. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. But thank you so much. There's Fanco Law Office's building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it'd be a little bit difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Boop. Yeah, I see everything. I actually, it's not on my PNG tuber, but I have wings, and those ones are, on my wings, I've got like the eye spots like a butterfly. Wait, let me pull up, I'll put up a PNG of me, hold on. So you can see. Where is it? Image. Boop. 1 second. Wee! Those ones really are all seeing. Hee. Because those ones don't close. Wait, I'm gonna shrink a little. Haha! Giant me! Yay! Okay, I'll close that now. Ah, still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Yeah! I'm a giant woman! Actually, I feel like didn't a lot of the fusions in Steven Universe have like 3 eyes too? Like, Garnet had 3 eyes. I remember bits and pieces of Madagascar. I watched like a 3-hour... I didn't watch the whole video, but there was like a 3-hour series... No, like theory video on the Madagascar series about Mort. And how all these things that Mort does in the Madagascar show. And he's like... got evil powers or something. Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. Does it? I don't know if I remember it. The flowers are fake as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Oh, yeah, I do know that one. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Okay, I think that's probably everything, right? Oh, there's a bed. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Yeah, I do remember that one. This music is so cheerful, like, considering what we're doing. Like, somebody died and okay. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observe, incident? You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know the thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it? Pretty please? Let me see. Well... Dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just exactly who I can talk. Could you just, who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. He must be one of those famous detectives, like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. I like how he just gives up on every way that he does this. We are not getting anything out of her, huh? Can we go back here? Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. So, you're the one they say has been looking for me? Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it!
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey?
Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Your refusal. How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course. Of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? I'm not leaving. Talk to me. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. The painting. That's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not... Or, no, that's me. I'm not buying! Jeez! Alright, I guess we're done. Well, so sorry, Maya. Oh, this is the wrong place. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has gone home. The police are still keeping themselves busy in the chief's office. No one has time to talk to me. Guess I'll head out. Okay, yeah. That's where I wanted to go. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention Center Visitor's Room. Hiya. Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Look, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? That would be hilarious, actually. That would be fun. A mime. Cause like I feel like that fits so well for Ace Attorney, especially because like it seems like all the characters like that I've seen have very like not like gimmick, but like they've got like a theme that they're going for and they stick very hard to it. Like I know there's like the clown girl. I've seen her before. And the fact that she wears a clown outfit into court or whatever is really awesome to me. That would be awesome. I think that would be really fun. It would be hard to get it to the point where like I'm just imagining being in court and like the like box thing they do, you know? They're just not speaking, just doing that the entire time. You gotta like figure it out. That's good. Let me see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Defend Maya. I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I have no idea. I wonder if it would end the game. Or maybe it wouldn't let you. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Oh, what the heck? He didn't have friends? He's just a little silly guy. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look after the people who have no one on their side. What the heck? He's awesome. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Yeah, that one looks very scary. I feel like all the background characters, like in the courtroom too. I think it's because they're like not very detailed. Right, thank you. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. That would be scary, yeah. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look in the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. It's a screwdriver. Are we talking anymore? Okay. I think we're gonna go, right? Do I go home? Do I go back to her? Oh! Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Oh, hydrate! Okay. I finished my tea. Hold on. I'll go grab one. I have another one. It's just on the other table. One second. Give me 1 sec. I grab it. What? There we go. I have a million bottles of tea all the time. Okay, sippy. Okay. Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of the establishment. At your service, sir? That's funny, actually. I love that. I've never done... I don't know how to do alerts for the redeems yet. I'm gonna try to figure that out soon. Because they seem fun. I just haven't learned what to use yet. Oh, is that a command you can do? I don't have any... I don't know how to set that in here. I'll figure that out, though. I didn't know that was an option. For me, I use she or they. I don't mind either one. But I don't really care about any pronouns. I'm like, I don't. I'm good with whatever, personally. Yeah, go for it. I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? This is a non-binary samurai kill someone. How? They slashed them. That's good. My sister was telling me about there's a movie that is called that. Like, They Slash Them, and it's like a horror slasher movie. It was on like some streaming service that we were on the other day. I don't remember which one it was, but I didn't watch it yet. I don't know if it's any good. It might be like bad, but it's a funny idea. I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Why did I say it like that? Yeah, it is. I want to watch it, but I have no idea if it's any good or not. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to zoom around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Ah! You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her. Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. Ooh. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Let me look in the screwdriver drawer. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her to be doing with a thing like this? Kinda. I like a lot of horror movies. I don't know if I've seen a lot of zombie movies specifically, but I've seen a few. I liked Zombieland. Oh, Cabin in the Woods is so good. That's like one of the best. It's so iconic, and it's got the evil is defeated meme. That's like peak. It's one of my favorites. I'm trying to think of what other horror movies I love. Whenever I'm asked, I always forget. Honestly, like, probably not with real people. Like, if it's one thing when I make like horror stories for fictional people, but I wouldn't want to put real people through that, you know? Isn't there like a bunch of weird stuff? Like I wouldn't want to work there, because what if the monsters escaped and they got me? And don't they have like blood sacrifices or something there? I don't remember the end of it. I remember like vaguely the idea of it, but what would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to the court record. Which one's the elevator scene? I'm not sure if I remember. It's been quite a bit since I've watched it. I just remember I love like how much it parodies the other movies, like you're saying. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? Oh, where all the monsters... Yeah! Yeah, I do remember that. There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean... You know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy, still there?
No, time to scram. I look forward to tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court! To be continued! Actually, I might take a right there. Should I take a break there? I'm like... I need to take a really quick break, but I'm like, I don't know if I should do it there or if I'll do it and... I'll wait. I'll finish this one. Because the last trial wasn't like that long. I don't think this one would be that long either. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in a second. Or in an instant, actually. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. I'm trying to think of what other horror movies I love, because I'm like, there's definitely a bunch, but then when I'm asked, I always forget. Let me see. I really liked the Fear Street series. That's on Netflix. I liked that a lot. I also really liked Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. That's a Guillermo del Toro movie. He is always doing peak, honestly. Like, very good. What else? I liked Hereditary a lot. There was a scene in there that made me like, ugh, hate that. I'm trying to remember what other ones I really liked. Cause I'm sure there's tons, but when I think about them, I always forget because I've seen so many. Anyway, the body was found by the window here. The cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object. Sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It's heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. I like how he says that every single time. The court accepts the statue as evidence. We're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? And my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony. She would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of our sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the seat. Press. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. There were two people there already. Defendant, yeah, that's right. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious moment in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. What do you mean she's not Pink? Yes, she is. Oh, well, I guess she is Pink. Yeah, exactly. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Ah! Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. It was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. No, she didn't, but she died instantly. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know, I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. After securing the suspect, boop. And we're gonna present the fact that she died instantly. Objection! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But... no butting your way out of this one, detective. See, all the people in the background during those scenes, they look so scary because they don't have eyes. Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. Prosecution's point being... that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility that the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. Should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? I'm a sham! You're a sham. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit the report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. All right. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests that the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. The judge looks so scary. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? She's so cute, though. Witness, your name, please. I like how the music changed instantly.
April May, at your service. Meh. She did the cute little meh.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aw. Yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fane Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy bitsy. Wink.
Well, Your Honor. I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you're Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey! How dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes? I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
Okay, it's just the one I just read.
And ran away. Wait.
I think I'm gonna go with this part, because that's the part that I want to know about. She dodged? Dodged what?
Well, the attack.
Please continue your testimony. Okay. Let me see if she... I'll do the she hit her part. Actually, no, this one. It's really far. Yeah. That's what it is. You wouldn't be able to make out the... How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know.
She had a girlish physique.
Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks!
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... You're lying? I guess you saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Mia Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony's bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way in the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink.
Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her.
I did see everything, I did! The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock. The kind of statue-y clock? The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Well, it's the fact that you know it's a clock. And we're gonna present that nobody else is calling it a clock. Boop. And nobody said that during this. Miss May, what you said just now is quite revealing.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty, Mr. Lawyer.
You just said that the statue of the thinker was the clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all important here. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with the trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You'll withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew. That was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... because I heard it? Yeah, I heard it say the time.
So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
No! Hey, I didn't say that! Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fay & Co. where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No? It's across the street! What are you saying? You could hear it. No, you could not. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard. It couldn't have rung, actually. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look. Right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty? Or he knew the clock was empty! Somehow, he knew! I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that's exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yes! Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clock was removed is... Beep. Take that! Take a look at this. It's a very cute cell phone.
Woohoo! You have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? The detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
So, you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. Oh, no. I should probably tell you. The clock isn't talking right now.
Huh?
It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? We saw that clock before. What store is that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before. This directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. Boop. It was made by Larry. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh? Excuses not on sale today? Hi? Hello?
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Huh?
Oh?
Silly me! Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Link.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion? Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you... You had heard about it, yeah. The witness had never held the clock in her hands. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Boop. Have a look at this.
That?
I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous! Did the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... well, it's in this. Present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again? What's it this time?
It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the Thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer? It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that? Oh, I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant? Ugh. She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil, evil grin.
You're probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and I will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay? So, the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was.
Iced coffee?
You know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So, where does that leave us? It is my greatest pleasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, you're gonna let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy. Hold on. I want to show her the screwdriver. Right. On with the cross-examination. What exactly do you have left to examine, Mr. Wright? Miss April May is admitted to the wiretap, yes. That bears no relevance to the case at hand, murder. There's no way you can prove any connection. Uh-oh. Think. This can't be the end, but I'm out of evidence. And I believe the cross-examination is over. Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have any other witnesses to call? None, Your Honor. She's the last. What? But that means... Ah, shoot. Molly's guilty? Wait! Your Honor! Yes, Mr. Wright? The defense would like to call the bellboy after all. As I thought. May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy, and Miss April May's alibi proved to be solid, then, by default, your client, Miss Maya Fey, will be pronounced guilty. Are you prepared to accept my condition? Edgeworth. She's got me backed into a corner. But I don't see any other way to take this. I accept. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That two-step looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call at after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Ooh, there we go. She asked for nice coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, I will be finished. So why did... Let me look real quick. Boop, boop, beep, boop, beep, beep, boop, beep. Oh. Alright. It must be something about the time. And I'll do that one. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9. Time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Let me see. Ah. There was 2 glasses. Let me see. Let's try that. Precisely 9 then? Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, teehee, I'd like the iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why should she be so particular about the time? Let me see, and... You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? Oh, embarrasser. It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you'll end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Oh, wait! Please wait! Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay, this is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Do I do check-in? Okay. There's definitely another person staying with her. I guess bed making? There was a bed that I had to... Bed making. Tell me about making the beds that day. I was wondering what you're going to ask. Bed making? A new low. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. The witness will answer the defense's question. Yes, well, it was quite like any other day's bed making. Hi. One sec. Okay. What's up? Hi, old postcard. Sorry, I got a knock on my door at the same time, so I muted for a second. Alright, I tabbed out for a second. Okay, there. I changed the sheets, the pillowcases, and then I proceeded to make the bed. I had to bring pillows for two, of course, but they're quite light, you see. I see. Thank you. Pillows for two? Bellboy, what did you just say? Yes, pillows are light, sir? Bellboy, tell us the truth now. There's someone else staying in Miss May's room. I object! That was objectionable! Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... he asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Whoa. I've done it! I've won! Oh, we got him now. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. Hi, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into the matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all. That is all today for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. All right, we got them. We're gonna win. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright, you're amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. Sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir! I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis... Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. As for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Ooh, okay. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued! Okay, I'll take a really quick break now then. And we'll do more after this. Big stretch. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll save this first real quick though. There we go. And then we'll be back. I'm gonna put on the BRB stream. You guys get Subway Surfers! Yay! I got a drink. I need water. Hey. You gotta get down from there, cat. You can't be there. Whoa, my mic just fell. Get down. You gotta scoot. Come here. Come. Did you hear her yell? She does not want to be held. Come on, come here. Kitty, kitty. She's ignoring me. Okay. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Psst. Come here.
Well, hello.
Yeah, she's like that.
I didn't expect anyone to visit me in a dank place such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yeah, laugh at the fallen Miss May. Hi. Come here.
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard.
So, what is it you wish to ask me then,
For starters, how'd you get to be so totally whacked? She's crazy. The man. How about the man who stayed with you in your hotel room? Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe I have something to get her to talk. The wiretap? Why'd you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school,
Creep. This woman's impossible to talk to. Your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding
I can talk.
Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer.
Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? She's crazy. Let's see. I don't know if I've got anything to make her talk right now. But we'll come back. We'll come back. We'll go look around. September 7th, Payne Co. Law Offices. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. Police really give this place a working over. Doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Oh, wait, no. That one. Yeah, Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Aww. Sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Old movie poster. Yeah, this is the same as earlier. But I'll check anyway. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. Yeah. Anything different? Oh, that one. There's the books. Yeah. Ooh, wait. Are some of the files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. No, you are not. That's definitely gonna be important. Wait. Well, in case the chief worked are filed here. Are some of the files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. No, that's something you should really be looking at, actually. Let's go check the hotel. Gatewater Hotel Room through. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It'll be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Why do you like that? About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. The man with me. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are the same ilk. We both carry the sense of danger. here. We are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? The hotel. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely! And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your teeth up. I don't have any photos of this guy, but we'll get one soon. I'll go talk to this guy. September 7th, Grossberg Law Offices. Huh, looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. His painting's gone. Wait a second. Was there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... I thought it was a cowboy. Wait, that wasn't my intention. I guess it's fisherman. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. I thought it was a cowboy. I didn't pay that much attention. I guess it was probably fisherman. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to deep luster. Let's try it. Oh, there's a photo there. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelf. So, yeah, wait. Yeah, funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Okay. That's important. What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Exhibit A. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. We'll take it for now. Photograph quietly added to the court record. I like that they added quietly. A photo lies on that desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took? Yeah. I think I'll swap them. Oh, I'll come back and switch them later then. I'm gonna go show this to the guy. A table for clients. Elegant. Yeah, okay. Even I can tell some of these here got money to burn, and that's the expensive plant. Whoops, know that. There. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant, but it's probably the most expensive one available. That's probably it. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so we're gonna go back there. Hi, guess what? I brought you a photo of the guy. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that it's him? An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. Sure. Well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Cool, I will take it. I and Miss May can play dumb to this. Alrighty. Now, we're gonna go switch that out. That's probably... I would guess that other lady... He's out again? Huh? And more photos on the desk. Alright, well, I get to keep that one then. I think that probably other one was probably Maya's mom. Here? You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Hey, do you know who this is? Hey, do you know who this is? Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times I'm not telling you. Where did you... Aha, reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No! No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. Lol. Did you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. Tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. It was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. I'm gonna push her. This is it, all or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press.
What?
Even though he should have been eyewitness to the murder. Witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation.
Fine, I'll talk.
You win, lawyer.
Yes.
Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fist in the air? Now, tell me about the man you're with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red White? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it. That leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. I'm done with it? Okay. There we go. Let's go! Oh, he's got the painting now. This doesn't look like a fisherman still. It still looks like a cowboy to me. It still looks like a cowboy. Anyway, September 7th, Blue Corp Inc., CEO's office. What's this surreal decor? Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name? What's your name? I was just inquiringly asking the title that you go by. Wright? Phoenix Wright? Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I've intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. Is that what that said? I think I read that wrong. Because it's supposed to be Chief Executive Officer, right? My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you'd come to meet me like this. What does he mean like that? Or by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yikes, this guy's arrogance meter's off the scale. Miss May. Miss May's an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct, she was my secretariat. Not the right word. What a shock it was to hear what she's done. What she's done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed! She's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to the mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raised a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, the police, the courts. To me, they're mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Alright. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. You buy and sell various kinds of information. We're a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? The big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? Say, oh, that's me. Say, when did you get that big painting? No idea, I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why did I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. Ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch. Zippo. Nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grodyburger. What? He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is this kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. There's a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grodyburgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you? Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now. Skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Alright, fine. Then I will put you on the stand and we'll talk then. Huh? I don't think he noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, you! What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. So, you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just... You sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. I asked before, but why did you refuse a request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just... I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Wait, let me... 1 second. Okay, that one. Mr. White! Jesse! We need to cook. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh? Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something's been bothering me. Oh? What is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office. So, you noticed. Well, I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. You're lovers. It's not something I can claim to understand. You and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you? What? My boy! You sent that painting to him. As a sign of undying love. My boy, please! You're letting your fancies run away with you. Where do you get these bizarre ideas? I don't understand how you could... It's because I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous. It's really funny, though. Enough! I'll swallow my pride and tell you all. I knew it. They are lovers! No, we are not lovers! Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. It would have been so funny if it was right, though. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. Name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. What would have destroyed me if I did? So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. Gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They're bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Alright. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Fey. Fey? Indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the request of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Reason for blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. Police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. Couldn't let people know. One person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. This is embarrassment to me now. Because I talked to the police who were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you'd still challenge him... Have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have reported something of what she found. Alright. Bye-bye. We're gonna go there. This one's the missing. It's funny looking at this room. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. It's gonna be over here. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? A through I. See if there's a record in here that catches my eye. I'm gonna attack him for, like, with hammers for this one. A, B, F. Misty Fey! That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should take a look? Yeah, definitely. I've tarnished the Fey name. Leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the one who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. Let's look at the other ones, too. Let's check. J through S. Nothing mentioned here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this? Oh, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. Biggest part here is at the end in S. Suicide? Ew. Just a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Oh, let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping. Added to the court record. One more. Can I check the other ones? T through Z. T, U. I know W. White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Yeah, definitely. Alright. Well, now where to? Let's go see Apparently, Miss May is still questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Okay. Let's try here. Bellboy seems to be out. Huh? Sound of water coming from the shower. Da-di-da, money making. I got the money making blues. Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. I guess we'll go back here too. Wait. I'll try this one then. I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Alright. I'll go talk to him. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Did I miss something here, maybe? Maybe I did. Hold on. Okay, I guess no. Can I look around here, maybe? Something I missed? No. Can we talk about anything else? Can I not talk to Maya? Now for the camera. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Did I miss something here? Oh, I can do these again. Screwdriver still stuck in the drawer. Better not touch it. Base as expected. I could have fired it. Yeah, we got that one. It's the same. Still life. Whatever. Nice weather again. I can see the offices. Whoops. Table. Bottle of wine and 2 glasses. Yep. And the bed. That's probably it. Why does mine have now? It's not hard to imagine a few possibilities. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My, this is quite the thing. Statue of a man holding up the world. That blue corpse sign certainly stands out enough. The motto for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Impressive lineup of trophies. Judge's special runner-up, best participation. Judge's cooperation award, special good try prize. The words judges and special kind of stand out. Probably strong-armed them into giving him something. Is that it? Oh. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay. Could I talk to him about anything else? Oh, I can. I gotta put this gun. You seem distressed. Blackmail. Okay. I'll just show it. You need not restrain your work. 1 second. Okay, I'll just... Boop. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me, how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? One sec. She had an article filled with she had a file filled with articles like this. Every single one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that me investigated. This company's built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing right now? Investigating me? No. I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Beep.
Secretary's office, hello?
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away.
Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it.
Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. What? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor? I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude. I told you I'd changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing here right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner. I can talk. The executioner. The hatchet man. The liquidator. The killer, man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. 1 second. Okay, hi. Okay, the case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see? You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe, reporting, sir. Ah, Butts, Harry Butts. Right, actually, Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry? Alright, sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. I cannot talk tonight. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center, Visitor's Room. I can't believe it's been only a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. Wife's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you? I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother? My sister? And now you! This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well, defend me in court. All right. Give me my defense lawyer tomorrow. All right. Huh? Leave it to me. I am Mia's sister after all. Lawyership runs in our blood. Wasn't it ghost powers that ran in your blood? I'd better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way! No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show him a thing or two. It would have been cool. Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days is put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. The true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. I think we'll do this part, and we'll probably end stream after that, because it's getting a little late. I gotta get up in the morning tomorrow. Ugh. Okay. We'll save real quick. Boop. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look! Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raised objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. That's a lore drop. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. You know what they say about the guy who defends himself in court. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of this... No, one more time. As the details of this event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. It went far too smoothly. The judge asked us why his witness didn't testify before. It's like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Redwhite to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Redwhite, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Miafei? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing. Ho. I hope you've made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Let him have it, Phoenix.
Witness's account. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. That was too British. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but she gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright. So, I'm gonna pull... We're gonna pull out the... Can I pull out her testimony? Wait. Yeah, there we go. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and statement just now related? They are. Well, okay. Did that? Okay. Well. So does that mean she died? Impaction? Don't you just mean impact? Ridiculosity! I think you need to brush up on your language skills. On second thought, perhaps I'd better leave the language thing alone. Did Edgeworth prep this guy too, I wonder? Maybe I'd better find a weakness in there. Okay, hold on. Well... What about the... Okay. What about... Okay. Can I... This is the only one that we've got left. Okay. Wait, no. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you. Ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always abso-positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. And now we can do that one. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated the victim ran right. Oh ho ho! It is simple. You've misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. The victim ran to the left, as you claim she did. She would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? His face! That's a really good expression. Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left? So he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Ms. May says right and Mr. White says left. Yeah, the expressions in this game are so good. They're both right. Because he was in the room and she wasn't. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once. Huh, I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fanco, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Well, right there.
Take that!
This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion!
Objection!
The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I've been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. She ran to the left. Alright, so... Boop. Boop. And then we'll do the one that said she died after one hit, right? We'll do that one, I guess. We'll see if that works. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. It's such a good sprite. Such a good sprite. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony.
Objection!
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes. Yes, quite.
Objection!
The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness will care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Okay. Hang on. Well, see, I looked at the other window and I heard that thing fall. Then, when the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Let's see. The other window, when I heard that thing fall. Oh, yeah. So, he didn't even know this. He shouldn't know that this fell, probably. Yeah, I don't know if he shouldn't have known that, because I don't think that's been brought up. Your Honor! The statement okay, I'm wrong now. Yeah, no. Never mind. I was just thinking, okay, I'll press it then. I'll do that. When I heard that thing fall, okay. You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, isn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying that you saw that glass light stand? Yes. And change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand is lying on the floor. Okay, so that doesn't work because you would not be able to see it from here, I believe. Yeah. So we're gonna present that one. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. Hey! 1 second. Get down from there! You can't be up there! No! You can't be there! You just knock things off, and it's not nice. I know, you're so sad, I love you. You can't be there, though. It's not good for you. You knock everything over. Don't jump back up as soon as I sit down, no! You can't be there. You can't be there. I'm sorry. I love you, but you can't be there. Not for Kitty. Do not do it again. No. Okay, thank you. She walked away from it. If you were to look at through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Ah! Is he crying? Mr. White? Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Ugh, forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss May. Or Miss Fay, sorry. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. That is... Some of these names are so confusing because they're similar. I see. However, I keep wanting to misread them out loud. It is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place, when he went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. It's still the beginning of September. It's like the 10th. I guess that's not really the beginning. It feels like the beginning. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. By the sound? Correct! That is right. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. Ugh! What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Wiretapping. Okay. Let me look at all my evidence real quick. I don't know. Let's see. We'll go over that one more time. And did you think who lost? To place the wiretap, saw the glass light stand. Damn. Let's see. The week before the murder. I feel like that doesn't work out. Does it? Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Hey! You can't be up there! Hold on. You can't be there. It's not for Kitty. Kitty can't sit here. I'm sorry. You're just baby. Be nice. Be good. Don't jump there. It's not where you're supposed to be. Not for you. Thank you. Alright, placed before the murder. Huh, right. Alright. Press? I don't know. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing for me to press them on. Alright, hold on. When? Like, what? Why did you tap Mia's phone?
Objection!
This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Damn. I guess this one, I don't know. Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May?
Objection!
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fang Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. If I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to Fang Co. law offices. Kitty! Hi, baby! Come here. Don't rub your face on the mic. There you go. Yay, baby! Kitty, kitty. Of course, I didn't set a place to wiretap. Uh-oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. Ow, you're kind of stepping on my organs. Please don't do that. Thank you. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia! Did you just pass out? Hello? Oh. Where am I? Ooh, bright. The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Ah! Hey! Phoenix! God, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Aw. You're... Maya? Did you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? And you accepted your defeat in court. It appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. Oh, that's Mia still. So, Maya's channeling you, Mia. That's right. I'm Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But... We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix. White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with that? Look at the front of that receipt. The front? He did not do this at all? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000? Wow, big spender. Item... glass light stand. Yeah! Maya from Ace Attorney. Date of purchase September 4th. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go to it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated. Yay! September, 1:16 p.m. District Court to courtroom number 1. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... Rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. That's a really cute expression. I do love him. He would turn over a seat and solve the case. Literally, I cannot believe he did not do this before. Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on defendant Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth had noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Alrighty. Yep. And... boop, 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 boop. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. Objection! Yeah. The other side. Your Honor, could you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see? Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fanco Law Offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Oh, the cat did not like that. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No. It's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Huh? What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh, wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread to logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. The injured. We need to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth. It seems like the court system here. I've heard that the court system in Japan has a really high rate of finding guilty verdicts. But I feel like in this game, they make it like they put it to the extreme. Like, you basically you can be called guilty for anything. It seems like you don't need concrete evidence. You can get a witness to say something, and they're like, oh yeah, if that's true, yeah, this guy's guilty, and they don't have to prove that the witness actually saw that. So I think that's like kind of the point, to call out, hey, we shouldn't just believe people. That's what I've heard people say about it, at least. Just kind of like satirizing. Yeah, it's like a problem there, because they'll only take on cases that they know they can win, and that's why. And they'll also, like, you know, it's like an issue. There was no jury? That's crazy. I didn't realize that was a thing that existed anywhere. What? That's like 2009, isn't it? This game is not that old. Wait, when did this come out? When did Ace Attorney come out? Oh, it's 2001. That's older than I thought it was. Still, 2001? That's crazy. That's crazy. That makes sense. I just thought it was like, they took it to an extreme of, wow. I didn't know that. Anyway. That's super cool though, like to learn. Like, not good, but it's crazy to think was that recent. Anyway, if anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I say, objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No! There's no telling what'll happen if I can't end this now. Major with a sure to come up with, or just make up something. Stop! You know that's not what I meant. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Ah! The witness will stay. Mia! Phoenix! Read this note out loud. I'm writing the Twitter post right now. Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I'd like to read to the court. Mia's memo. Take that! The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. The game exaggerates a lot, but it's such a big problem. Lawyers justify innocent trials to take plea deals. Damn, that's crazy, actually. I didn't realize that it was like that. Like, I knew that it was like a problem that I've heard of, but I didn't realize that it was like that severe that, like, damn. That's crazy to me. I guess because, like, in America, it's just like, it's like a whole thing that you're innocent until proven guilty, you know? Like, that's always been the case. Well, not always. But, you know, for the last, like, what? I don't remember how many years ago that was. I think it was like the 50s or something, right? When that... yeah. That makes sense. It's just very different from here, I guess. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. In New York, it's a crime to not report a crime. Damn. That wouldn't surprise me, because I think that... Yeah. That's crazy. Anyway. Yeah, I know that Phoenix Wright like plays into that some, but like I know it exaggerates, but it's crazy that it's like there was not a jury. That's crazy to me. To like consider. Anyway. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Damn. Actually, I think that the innocent till proven guilty thing's like... Is that in the Constitution? I was thinking it was like the Miranda rights, but I don't think that is it. Or... I don't remember. I don't remember politics stuff. I was thinking it was Miranda rights, but it's definitely not Miranda rights, because that's the you have the right to remain silent. It's like reading you your rights. Anyway, well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. Only you knew how spirited it was. Well, This court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Yay! Woo! That is all. This court is adjourned. Yippee! I'm gonna do that. Wow, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations! You're lucky I was born a Fae. Me. Major basic requirement due to pass the case. It's not? I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember a lot of stuff about politics. Anyway, I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. Oh, it's not in the Constitution, but it's required by law. Oh, okay. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. The Fifth Amendment. Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking of. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9? The office? I know! I'm like, man, she died so early. I'll see you later. Chief, Mia! She died so early. I was like excited because she's cool. September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Fae & Co. Law Offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia, what are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like? You were her. I might be able to use that. Okay, I see. The idea is presumptive, is it? Okay, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That's what I was thinking of, that there's like a case about it. That's what I thought. But I was like, I was doubting myself. Okay. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this! See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Fae reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners. Aw, I love her. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault that I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Never doubt yourself, Queen. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Yay! She literally was. She's so real. I love her. She said, I don't know anything about law, but I will completely defend you in court. She was just down to do that. I'll always be here watching. Yay! Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up. The end, yay! Oh, kitty. Oh! Yay! A brand new episode has been added. Okay, so I'll save this. Peak characters love burgers, that's true. Alright. Okay, I should probably go to sleep. I gotta get up in the morning, so I'm like, ugh. I should eat. I'm gonna snooze. It's trying to give me ads. Don't give me ads. Wait, the prosecutor said, well, if the defendant was innocent, why has he been arrested and taken to court? Yeah, that's pretty bad. Alright. We're learning things about the law. I don't know anything about the law. But, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I had fun with this. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Oh, I just bumped the mic. I'm so sorry. I don't know if that was loud. Alright. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Good night. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night. I don't know what time it is for you guys, but it's nighttime here. It's late. Alright. Good night. Bye-bye. I'm gonna put it to the ending screen. No! Was it actually that loud? I didn't mean it to be loud. No! Okay, good night. Bye-bye.